Yeah. Hi,
Hi,
good morning,
hi,
ma'am.
Aparna. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Where are you from, Aparna, since we are meeting for the first time?
Yes, I'm from Kolkata.
Kolkata, lovely. And what do you do?
I'm an IT professional. I work in Cognizant.
Okay, great, great. So I'm Ankita. I'm from Mumbai, and I'm a part-time tutor with Clapingo. Professionally, I'm a soft skill trainer and an image consultant. Okay.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great.
It was great meeting you. Let's discuss about the topic today. Today's topic is goal. I hope that you are also bringing the change in your, style of speaking and also working on the things which the tutors are sharing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
trying
Great.
to.
Yeah, I know. I know. With the working schedule, it becomes a little difficult. But yes, if you
Yes,
can take out, shed out just 15 minutes or 20 minutes of your day, it will be very beneficial, and you will see the changes.
great.
Right? Okay. So the topic is about goals. Okay. So what is your biggest goal in life?
Um, my biggest goal is uh, to be permanently, it's a little different from any other person, but it's to be permanently peaceful from inside. I
Yes.
mean, I will never be agitated, or maybe I'll never be, what should I say? I mean, uh, get touched by the outside things which are happening. So that is my that is my end goal. I want to achieve this, but I think it's very difficult to achieve in today's life. And it's as I said, it's totally different from the goals that a normal person have. But that
Right.
is my goal. Yeah,
So what are your steps toward it? What are you doing for it?
yeah. So the steps are the thing that I want to achieve is to calm my mind for forever, maybe. So the steps would be obviously which will be inclined to the spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
So those are like meditation and to practice to calm your mind in air, and to be composed in all the situations. And all of these practices, they're very little practice, but you have to incorporate this in daily
Yes.
life so that,
Right. Right.
yeah.
So you are trying to incorporate all of this, but are you successful on in doing that every day? Like if
No,
I
not at all. Not at all. But I'm just hoping for the best. So I'm not giving up on this, and I'm just trying my best to do it.
once you reach on that path, you are already going towards that journey. That's I
Yes.
think that holds a lot of weightage. And after that, of course, whatever time you can spend or spare, because we have a lot of responsibilities. You can say you're doing a job, and side by side you're doing many other things. Maybe you have to finish. You have this. You have. I would say there's so much on the shoulder that you can't always be connected with the spirituality. Only if
Yes.
you leave everything apart and then you go into vipassana or many other things which is available. That's a bit
Yes.
different thing. And to go towards that also, it's a huge step,
Right,
right? It's a huge
exactly.
step. Yeah. So that's one of the things. So how much time do you spend doing meditation?
It it depends on the workload. So sometimes it's maybe a few hours, sometimes it's maybe a few minutes.
Right, right, right.
So, yeah.
So do you agree that sometimes few, because even I'm into meditation, so even few minutes sometimes just calms down your whole day,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
that works. Yeah,
That works, right?
exactly.
Okay, great. So what are your short-term goals?
Short-term goals, one of the short-term goals is this one, to be fluent in English, because
Okay.
I have been struggling with this one since a long time. Because I have never been so consistent with my practice in this
Right.
English. So I think that is the reason why I'm still struggling. So that is one short-term goal, that I want to be fluent as the as native speakers, or maybe not, if not native speakers, at least the people who are very fluent. And
Right.
as I I studied from a Bengali medium school, so I always have this, I mean, mindset that I'm from
Yeah.
Bengali medium school, so I did not get the opportunity to speak in
Right.
English from my childhood. And the people who have done their schooling from English medium background, they had this opportunity, they had this chance to talk in English all the time from since their childhood. So maybe I want to be fluent as them. So that is
Correct.
my short-term goal. And then another short-term goal is I love singing. So
Love.
and I have a YouTube channel on my singing, but that
Okay.
has very less amount of subscribers. So I think
Okay.
maybe that is also my short-term goal, that I want to grow, so that I've seen a lot of people are earning very good amount of money from YouTube itself.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
it's a comfort job, I would say. So you don't
Yes.
have to go outside and you are doing it from your home, and there's no, there's no pressure on you, so you can do it on your interest. So I was just thinking to grow a YouTube channel. If it happens, then I could maybe do this one only, I mean YouTube. So
Right,
that
right. So
that's
moreover,
are my.
it's your passion, so you have to flourish your passion because that's what we are living for. It's not only the
Yes,
certain thing we are doing or whatever we are enrolling into. So it's better to focus on your passion. So it's a
yes,
good thing if you are, and singing is a beautiful thing to do. I will definitely check out your page. Aparna Biswas is the page.
yes, yes.
Okay, I will definitely check out.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. So, also talking about, you said that the previous thing, the fluency, right? You want to work on your fluency. Where do you
Hmm.
feel that exactly feel that where you going? What is missing in your speech? What do you feel that?
Vocabulary first thing. I mean, I have horrible. I mean, I'm horrible in vocabulary. I mean, I have very less amount of words in my
Yeah.
stock, and I mean, there are so many words I come across when I talk to the people in my office.
Yes.
So I just think that I don't know this word, so I'm totally unaware maybe sometimes. So vocabulary, that is one problem, and the another one is. Sometimes I get stuck, and I am totally blank. I go blank. And sometimes another thing what happens is some any like I have a cousin, so he speaks very well, and
Right.
when he speaks, I just go blank in front of him. So
Yeah.
he's
Right.
very fluent. He's very fluent. So it happens. So these are few problems which I'm
Which
facing
you
right
face.
now.
Okay, which you face. So, Aparna, I just want to tell you one thing. You have a lot of notions about your own self. Okay, what I felt that yes, because from the Bengali medium and whatnot. So there are people from every background, and they learn to speak, right?
Yeah.
And the first thing we will not do is use harsh words. That I'm horrible at vocabulary. You use the word horrible, right? So these
Mhm.
words are not. This, I mean, why should you use? You are capable
Yeah.
enough to do something, right? You are at a certain position. You are quite well aware about spirituality, about the worldly needs and everything. So if you go to see, your knowledge is enough, and this is just a skill. If you see, English is just a skill that you are developing. You are good
Yeah.
at thinking. That's your skill, right? So this will also happen eventually, rather than using the words which we are using for ourselves, because we then always put ourselves down. Oh, you can't do it. Oh, you will not be able to use
Yes.
it.
That's right.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly.
So, and if I say that you are actually a good speaker, because I meet many learners from many areas, right? So you're a very good speaker. You are confident to speak, but it's just that in your mind you have so many notions.
Yeah, that's
So if
right.
you, yeah, so
Absolutely.
if you take out that all of that, okay, and if you just start that, okay, fine. If I'm using one word from whatever I've learned today,
Mhm.
if I'm successful in using that word, it's more than enough. If one word is, you at least did something, a little bit of work towards learning one word and putting that into the sentence, right?
Yeah,
So that steps are more important rather than thinking that what I don't have.
right,
Okay. Yeah,
right.
and then you also mentioned about your cousin being your cousin. Okay, so you use your cousin talk with him, call him up and just say 5 minutes, let's talk. Okay, and there what you're doing, you're again practicing your skills. You're making that environment for you that I have one person to talk to because he's quite fluent. You will learn 10 more
Hmm.
things from him, right? So that's one of the thing you can do. Reading is something which is very important, so you can get into reading. When you come across a word which is difficult, go put that word on the Google, listen to the pronunciation, repeat after it. That's what I did. So if we have time to speak, yes, Aparna. So if I tell till 12th standard, I was not good at English. Okay, I was
Okay.
not at all good at English. And then because I wanted to become a cabin crew, I wanted to get into airline industry. I moved from a small town to Mumbai, and I started surrounding myself. That time Clapingo and everything was not available. So I
Mhm.
started surrounding myself with the people who speak in English. Okay, I used to
Okay.
go and
Wow.
give interviews and fail at it, like call centers interview, because call center interviews are one of the apparently very difficult
Hmm.
ones. So I used
Yes.
to
Yes.
go give that interviews, fail at it, come back, learn something new, and move back again until I joined the best airline of India. So you have to develop that. You have to have that in your mind that it's okay if I don't have the skill, because I was brought up in a different way. I was in a different school, not like
Mhm.
others. So you were not having those privileged things. But what I would recommend is that just surround yourself with those people who speak in English, because this is something you want to learn. It's a short term goal. Okay,
Mhm.
and you're already speaking well. It's just you have to go at another level now.
Right.
So that's what you can do. And when you come across a difficult word, write it out in your diary. Write 5 sentences. Make those words, I mean, use those words in the sentences, and then incorporate it in clapping sessions with the tutors as well.
Okay.
Right? So that's how you can build up your vocabulary list. Okay, you have any questions? Or I spoke a lot.
No, no, that was a very, good advice. I'll do
Right.
that.
Sure.
Thank
Yes,
you.
please go ahead and do that. So, do you think that should parents help their children set their goals?
Should parents help?
Yeah, help their
Okay.
children to set their goals.
Yeah, obviously, because parents actually plays a big role uh, in a child's life. So when they will motivate them to set the goals and to go ahead in their life, then they will be. They will be motivated. How should I say this? Uh, like if I talk about myself, my
Hmm.
mother always motivates me, and that actually keep me going. To do whatever I'm doing right now or whatever I want to do. So if my mother would not be there, maybe my father is not that. Uh, I mean, he also motivates me, but it plays a big role because the outer person, not the means the people who are not from your family, they are not going to motivate you, or maybe if they are motivating you, that will not be very impactful for your life. But your parents are someone who are always be there with you until you are married or something like that.
Yeah,
So they plays a big role, I think. So they should motivate, and so that the everybody has should have some goal, otherwise they would become lethargic, and there will be no meaning of their
yeah.
life. So everybody should have goal, and parents should always motivate the children to uh,
Set
set
their
goals.
goals. Okay, okay. So it's lethargic. Okay, lethargic,
Lethar-
lethargic, lethargic.
lethargic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
lethargic.
So great, great. Yes, I agree with you that the parents should get involved in the child's goal and whatever the
Mm,
future they are setting up. Okay.
yeah.
But yes, they should also let the child free at the same time. That's my opinion, that understand what they want and what they're good at.
Hmm.
Okay.
Right, right.
Okay. So, just last question: does having a goal in life help you in becoming successful?
Yes, yes, because when you have a goal, then you will start working towards that,
Right.
and then only you will have the success. I mean, success can be different from
Hmm.
everybody.
Right.
So like for me, if success is to calm my mind, then
Hmm.
I'll set a goal to maybe meditate, to do the meditation daily. So that would be my goal, and I'll work towards that, and then I'll achieve the success that I have set for myself.
Yeah.
So that goes for everybody, I mean, for every aspect of life. So
True.
this is very important, I think, to set goal first and to work towards that, and then only we'll get the success. Otherwise, not.
Right, right. You have to set up your goal. Good answers. Good. It was a nice conversation with you, Aparna, and thanks for
Yeah,
sharing your
same.
views as well. So I would say that just keep yourself occupied with the words, the reading, and at the same time listen to podcasts, which is also going to help you in listening skills. Listening skills
Yeah.
are it's a major role which plays in communication.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So listen to podcasts. The podcast which interest it can be about life skills, it can be about spirituality and many more, work wise also. So you can find out those and keep yourself like occupied in listening to something or the other, because it is going to reflect in your community. I don't want any harsh words for yourself.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you so
Okay.
much, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. My pleasure. Have a good day ahead. I'll see you
Yeah.
super soon.
Same
Yeah.
same to you. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.